So I want to make my own notepads. I cut up some 8.5 by 11 sheets of scrap paper from work, and we're going to make the top edge real straight. But I want to take these and make a clamp, because from what I've seen, you need to clamp the paper down tight so that it's all squished together and you can get the glue on. But right now I want to mark this, because I'm going to actually drill some holes and make this a clamp. So I'm just marking it here, and next I'll be drilling holes so that I can make a press with it. So this looks really scary. This is a really old Craftsman drill, but I love the thing because you know what? You don't have to charge a battery. You don't have to worry about the battery dying. I have one out in the garage that doesn't work. This thing, it's gonna work. In fact, it may spin the wood around for all I know. So anyway, I'm going to drill some holes at each mark here, and I don't know if we should videotape that because it could be scary. So we'll come back after I get the holes drilled. So I did the first 2 holes. Took a long time. Good thing you weren't watching. Your pieces of wood don't need to be the same size, but I just wanted to show you that I'm going to sit this on there and mark where these holes are, because I want to be able to put a bolt up through there and tighten it. So now I have spots where the holes are going to be, and back to work drilling the other 2. Alright, so I ended up having to go buy a new drill bit because my drill wouldn't go through the wood, and it worked slicker than you wouldn't believe. I went to Ace Hardware and got 2 of these long screws. I think they were 5 inches long, and I put a washer on the end here by the screw head, and then another washer on the bottom side, and then put my nuts on there and left it just a little bit loose. What I ended up doing was laying it down like this so that the edges were all flat, squishing it together, and then kind of had to take a screwdriver to the screw head, holding the nut on the other end and tightening it so that it was tight. Then I started by laying it down and then coating the glue on there. I'm kind of recording this kind of backwards because my camera was not available. So anyway, like I said, I think you need maybe 4 coats of glue to make it all stick together, but I'm going to be making more. I like it. Alright, so now I have the clamp, and I've loosened up the screws, and remember that I had to use a screwdriver, hold it with my finger just to get it loose. I have this handy dandy tool from the, what is that thing called? The Cricut, that helps you get the stickers off the paper or the paper off the pad. And I used that to run along here, and now I'm going to try to chisel off the bottom one just to get it off and slide my paper out, and I'm so excited. Oh, it might need a little more glue. I put 2 coats on, but I'm going to try to separate it now. Try to do it your way so you can see. Just pick a spot. If you had cardboard in different spots along the side, then you could separate it at the cardboard. But I'm just going to pick a spot and try to run the spatula along there, along that sheet. There's one pad, and then you can just keep doing that however thick you want. If you want a whole pad that looks like this, that's fine. I guess I would go with 3 or 4 different layers of the white glue, and again I used the Aleene's tacky glue for this. Anyway, enjoy. I'm going to be making lots of notepads now that I made this handy dandy press.